Hello children, let us come to the last topic of the chapter Kingdom Planta. The last topic is plant life cycles and alternation of generation. So we have studied different plant groups and we have seen that in these plant groups both haploid and diploid type of plant bodies are there. In plants, both haploid and diploid cells they can divide by mitosis. Mitosis haploid में भी हो सकती है, diploid में भी हो सकती है. Whereas meiosis occurs only in the diploid cells. Then we have seen that haploid plant body is gametophyte because it produces gametes by mitosis. So the plant body, this represents gametophyte. And then after fertilization, zygote is formed which divide by mitosis to produce a diploid sporophytic plant body. And diploid plant body is known as sporophyte and it is spore bearing. In the life cycle of the plant, both these phases alternate with each other. This is what is called alternation of generation. So both phases they come one after the another. Three basic types of life cycles are there: haplontic, haplodiplontic and diplontic. Just from the name, if we see, haplontic means the main phase is haploid in the life cycle. Diplontic means the main phase is diploid in the life cycle. Haplodiplontic means both, they are equally important. So first of all, let us do the haplontic. Now, here the haploid phase is dominant and haploid phase is photosynthetic phase and it is gametophyte. And this is present in algae, most of this algae. So here we have seen that main body is a gametophyte, means it is haploid. N is shown here. Gametophyte means gamete bearing. Gametes are always haploid. तो ये gametes कैसे बनाएगा? Only by the mitosis. है ना? Haploid cells में तो सिर्फ mitosis ही हो सकती है. So gametogenesis. Genesis means formation. Formation of gametes occurs by mitosis. Gametes are formed, male and female gametes. They fuse. Syngamy is a fusion of gametes, and then zygote is formed. Diploid structure. Zygote में meiosis होगी. So there is zygotic meiosis in the haplontic life cycle. Zygote में meiosis होगी and haploid spores are formed. They germinate to produce gametophyte. So you see in the life cycle, the most of the life cycle it is covered by the haploid phase. सिर्फ a little one, सिर्फ zygote जो है represent करता है diploid phase. So such a life cycle is present and in the algae, and this is known as the haplontic. And when we come to the diplontic, that occurs in the higher plants, gymnosperms, एंजियोस्पर्म्स में होता है. हियर वी सी कि जो हमें दिखाई देता है प्लांट, चाहे वो जिम्नोस्पर्म एंड एंजियोस्पर्म है, दैट इज अ स्पोरोफाइट. वो एक स्पोरोफाइट है. स्टेम, रूट, लीव्स ऑल आर डिप्लॉयड. देन स्पोरोफाइट में जो है दैट फॉर्म्स गैमीट्स. गैमीटोजेनेसिस जब होता है इट इज विद मियोसिस, क्योंकि गैमीट्स जो है वो हमेशा हैप्लॉइड होते हैं. तो 2n से अगर गैमीट्स बनने हैं देयर अकर्स meiosis. By meiosis, male and female gametes are produced, they fuse, and this by the process syngamy, this is known as syngamy or fertilization. So zygote is formed. अब zygote be diploid, main body be diploid only from the single celled zygote. Multicellular sporophyte is formed only by mitotic division, equational division, ना, जिसमें कोई रिडक्शन ऑफ क्रोमोसोम नहीं होती. सो हियर यू सी मोस्ट ऑफ दिस लाइफ साइकिल इज डिप्लॉयड. हैप्लॉयड फेज इज रिप्रेजेंटेड ओनली बाय मीन्स ऑफ गैमीट्स. सिर्फ गैमीट्स जो है रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं हैप्लॉयड फेज. जो जितने भी हम जिम्नोस्पर्म देखते हैं, एंजियोस्पर्म देखते हैं, तो उसमें सिर्फ मेल एंड फीमेल गैमीट्स आर हैप्लॉयड, बाकी सब कुछ डिप्लॉयड होता है. सो डिप्लॉयड फेज इज डोमिनेंट, इट इज स्पोरोफाइट, इट इज फोटोसिंथेटिक, इट इज इंडिपेंडेंट फेज ऑफ द प्लांट. सो सच अ लाइफ साइकिल is diplontic. So again in the haplontic also we see haploid phase alternate with the short diploid phase, फिर haploid. So that is why there is alternation of generation. Here also the main body is diploid, short time के लिए haploid gametes बनते हैं, again they fuse to form the zygote. So again there is alternation of generation. Now we come to the haplodiplontic. Just from the name हमें लगता है कि both are important. Bryophytes and pteridophytes, they have this life cycle, or this is you can say intermediate of these two, है ना, इन दोनों के बीच की बात है. हालांकि अगर हम ब्रायोफाइट्स की मेन बॉडी देखते हैं, that is a gametophyte जो हमने थैलेस स्ट्रक्चर किया था, और अगर हम टेरिडोफाइट्स की मेन बॉडी देखते हैं, दैट इज अ स्पोरोफाइट, इट इज डिप्लॉयड. बट हियर बोथ द फेजेस दे आर important. So here we see sporophyte अंडरगो मियोसिस. लेकिन यहाँ पे तो गैमीट्स बनते हैं ना, स्पोर नहीं बनते, बीच में गैमीट्स बन जाते हैं. यहाँ पे पहले स्पोर्स बनते हैं, हैप्लॉइड स्पोर. दे जर्मिनेट टू फॉर्म अ गैमीटोफाइट. तो ये फर्क आ गया यहाँ पे स्पोरोफाइट से सीधा गैमीट्स बन गए, फ्यूज करके जाइगोट बन गया. हियर स्पोरोफाइट से बीच में एक और स्टेज, मियोसिस के बाद स्पोर्स बनेंगे एंड देन दे जर्मिनेट करने के बाद गैमीटोफाइट बनाते हैं. गैमीटोफाइट बियर सेक्स ऑर्गन, वो इस तरह इसके जैसे है ना. गैमीटोफाइट बियर सेक्स ऑर्गन्स, और देन male and female gametes they are produced. Antherozoids and egg cell in the archegonium हमने पढ़ा था, and then they fuse is by the process of fertilization or syngamy. Zygote is formed. Zygote undergo mitotic division to form the sporophyte. So this phase is also important and this phase is also important. So this is intermediate of the two. Both the phases they are multicellular, है ना. However कि dominant phase differ करता है. In the bryophytes it is gametophyte, in the pteridophytes it is sporophyte. So these are the three types of life cycles present in the kingdom Planta. Okay? And these are present in the different groups. Thank you so much, and this completes your plant